The 5 best simple exercises to do every morning after 70. Waking up in the morning can feel like a slow start, especially after reaching 70. The body might be a little stiff, and the temptation to sit in the comfort of a chair rather than move around can be strong. But here's the thing. Staying active is one of the best ways to keep energy levels high, joints mobile, and muscles strong. It's not about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. Instead, a few simple exercises done consistently can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. Studies show that regular movement improves balance, reduces the risk of falls, and keeps the heart in good shape. In fact, research from the National Institute on Aging highlights that older adults who engage in daily physical activity tend to maintain better cognitive function and mobility compared to those who don't. The trick is to choose exercises that are easy on the joints but effective in maintaining strength and flexibility. Take a look at a study conducted by Harvard Medical School. It found that seniors who practiced gentle movement exercises every morning experienced fewer aches and pains, better balance, and an overall improvement in mood. If that's not enough to convince you, consider this. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention notes that just 30 minutes of moderate activity 5 days a week can lower the risk of heart disease and diabetes while improving mental health. So what are the best simple exercises to get moving every morning? First, let's talk about the classic sit-to-stand movement. The sit-to-stand movement might sound almost too easy, but do not let its simplicity fool you. This basic motion of sitting down in a chair and standing back up packs a serious punch when it comes to maintaining leg strength, improving balance, and keeping you steady on your feet. If you think about it, this is a movement you do all the time without realizing it. Whether you are getting up from the couch, leaving a dinner table, or stepping away from your desk, your ability to stand up smoothly and confidently matters more than you might think. And guess what? Science backs up its importance. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who made a habit of doing sit-to-stand exercises every day had a much lower risk of falls compared to those who skipped them. Falls might not be something you think about often, but as people age, balance and muscle strength start to decline. This simple exercise acts like a secret weapon against that decline. Now, here is where it gets fun. You can turn this exercise into a little challenge for yourself. Try standing up without using your hands. Sounds easy? Give it a shot. You might be surprised by how much effort it takes, especially if you have been sitting for a while. If you are up for another challenge, set a timer and see how many sit-to-stands you can complete in a row. You do not have to go wild. Just 5 repetitions can make a noticeable difference over time. The beauty of this movement is that it fits seamlessly into your day. Waiting for your coffee to brew? Knock out a few sit-to-stands. Watching your favorite show? Do some during the commercial break. The best part is that you do not need any fancy equipment or a gym membership. Just a sturdy chair and a little motivation. This movement does more than just strengthen your legs. It wakes up your core, gets your heart pumping, and even improves coordination. If you want to make it even more effective, slow it down. Lower yourself into the chair as slowly as possible, engaging your muscles the whole way down, then push yourself up with control. This not only builds strength but also helps improve balance by forcing your body to stabilize itself throughout the motion. Another fun twist is adding variety. Try using different chair heights to challenge yourself in new ways. A lower chair means more effort to stand up, while a higher chair gives you a bit of a boost. You can also hold a small weight or a water bottle close to your chest to add extra resistance. And if you really want to step it up, pause halfway down and hold for a few seconds before fully sitting. It might make your legs shake, but that just means you are getting stronger. So the next time you find yourself sitting down, remember that this simple action holds more power than it seems. With just a little intention and a playful challenge here and there, you can turn an everyday movement into a strength-building, balance-boosting habit that keeps you feeling strong and steady for years to come. Another great exercise is heel-to-toe walking. Heel-to-toe walking might sound like something straight out of a sobriety test, but do not underestimate its power. This simple movement is one of the best ways to sharpen your balance and coordination, making everyday movements feel more stable and controlled. Picture yourself walking on an invisible tightrope. That is exactly how this works. You place one foot directly in front of the other, making sure your heel touches the toes of your back foot with each step. It might seem easy at first, but once you try it, you will quickly realize how much focus and control it actually takes. The beauty of this exercise is that it strengthens all those tiny stabilizing muscles in your legs and feet that you do not normally think about. These muscles are what keep you from stumbling when you step off a curb or quickly change direction. If you need extra motivation to add this to your routine, consider this. The National Institute on Aging reports that balance exercises like heel-to-toe walking significantly reduce the risk of falls. And for people over 70, that is a big deal. Falls are one of the leading causes of injuries in older adults, and anything that helps prevent them is worth the effort. The best part is that you can do this exercise anywhere. Whether you are walking down a hallway, moving from the kitchen to the living room, or just waiting for your coffee to brew, you can sneak in a few steps. No equipment is needed. Just your feet and a little bit of concentration. Now, if you find yourself feeling a little unsteady, do not worry. That is completely normal, especially when you are first getting started. The key is to take it slow and stay close to a wall or countertop so you can grab on if needed. Over time, your balance will improve, and you will feel more confident walking without support. If you really want to challenge yourself, try closing your eyes for a second or two while walking. Just be sure to do this in a safe space where you will not trip over anything. This exercise is not just about balance. It also strengthens your core, since your abdominal muscles engage to keep you upright. And let's not forget about posture. When you are focusing on walking heel to toe in a straight line, you naturally stand taller and become more aware of your movements. If you want to make it even more fun, turn it into a game. Try timing yourself to see how long you can walk without losing your balance, or challenge a friend to see who can go the farthest without stumbling. The more you practice, the steadier and stronger you will become. Before you know it, you will be walking with the confidence of a tightrope performer, minus the high stakes. So the next time you have a free moment, give it a try. A few steps today can lead to a stronger, more balanced you tomorrow. Next up is a gentle upper body stretch. A gentle upper body stretch is one of the easiest and most satisfying ways to start the day. After spending hours curled up in bed, your shoulders and back can feel a little stiff, almost like they are protesting the idea of movement. That is where a good stretch comes in. All you have to do is reach both arms straight up toward the ceiling, as if you were trying to touch the sky. Hold that position for a few seconds, then slowly bring your arms back down. It might seem like a small movement, but it works wonders for loosening up tight muscles and setting a positive tone for the rest of the day. There is actual science behind why this feels so good. A study published in the American Journal of Physiology found that stretching first thing in the morning increases blood flow to the muscles. This boost in circulation helps reduce stiffness and improves overall range of motion, making it easier to move comfortably throughout the day. If you have ever woken up feeling like your body is made of cement, a simple stretch like this can help shake off that sluggishness. The best part is that it requires almost no effort and takes less than a minute. You can even do it before getting out of bed if you are feeling extra cozy. If you want to make the stretch even more effective, try adding a little side-to-side motion. After reaching up, lean slightly to one side and then the other. This helps wake up the muscles along your sides and adds an extra layer of flexibility to the stretch. You can also roll your shoulders a few times or clasp your hands together overhead for a deeper stretch. The key is to listen to your body and move in a way that feels good. There is no need to rush or force anything. What makes this stretch so great is that it does more than just loosen tight muscles. It also signals to your body that it is time to wake up. When you stretch, your nervous system kicks into gear, helping you feel more alert and ready to take on the day. It is like a natural energy boost without needing a cup of coffee. Plus, stretching in the morning can help improve posture by gently counteracting the effects of sleeping in less than ideal positions. If you tend to hunch forward or sleep curled up, this simple movement encourages your shoulders to open up and reset. There is really no downside to adding this stretch to your morning routine. It is quick, easy, and makes a noticeable difference in how your body feels. The next time you wake up feeling a little stiff, resist the urge to immediately grab your phone or jump out of bed. Instead, take a few seconds to stretch. Your muscles will thank you, and you will start the day feeling just a little bit lighter and more refreshed. Leg lifts are another essential movement. Leg lifts might seem like one of those exercises that are too simple to be effective, but do not let their ease fool you. This movement packs a serious punch when it comes to strengthening the hip muscles and improving balance. All you need to do is stand tall, lift one leg slightly off the ground, hold it for a few seconds, and then switch to the other leg. It sounds easy, but after a few repetitions, you will start to feel those muscles working. This is one of those exercises that is sneaky in the best way possible. You do not realize how much you are challenging your muscles until you start wobbling just a little bit. The benefits of leg lifts go beyond just making your legs feel stronger. According to research from the Mayo Clinic, maintaining muscle mass is essential as you age because muscle naturally declines over time. The good news is that regular movements like this can help slow down that process. Strong leg muscles make everyday activities much easier, whether it is walking, climbing stairs, or even just standing for longer periods. Think about those moments when you are waiting in line at the grocery store or standing at a social event. Having strong legs means you can stay comfortable and steady without feeling fatigued too quickly. If you are worried about balance, that is completely normal. Holding onto a sturdy chair or countertop is a great way to stay safe while getting the benefits of the exercise. Over time, as your strength and stability improve, you might find yourself needing less support. If you want to make things a little more challenging, try lifting your leg a bit higher or holding the position for a longer period. You can even add a slight bend to your knee or draw small circles in the air with your foot to engage more muscles. The key is to listen to your body and progress at a pace that feels right for you. One of the best things about leg lifts is that you can do them just about anywhere. Whether you are brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee to brew, or standing by the kitchen counter, there is always an opportunity to sneak in a few reps. The more you incorporate these small movements into your routine, the more natural they will become. Before you know it, your legs will feel stronger, and your balance will improve without you even having to set aside extra time for exercise. The simplicity of leg lifts is what makes them so effective. They require no equipment, take only a few minutes, and provide long-term benefits that can make a huge difference in daily life. The next time you find yourself standing around with nothing to do, take a moment to lift a leg and hold it steady. Your future self will thank you for the extra strength and stability. Plus, who does not love an exercise that lets you feel accomplished without breaking a sweat? Finally, one of the most underrated yet effective exercises is neck rotations. Neck rotations might not get as much attention as squats or push-ups, but they are one of the most underrated exercises for improving mobility and reducing tension. This simple movement is a lifesaver for anyone who experiences stiffness in the neck or shoulders, which, let's be honest, is almost everyone at some point. All it takes is slowly turning your head from one side to the other, holding for a moment at each end before moving back to center. It might seem like a tiny action, but it does wonders for loosening up tight muscles and increasing mobility. Beyond just feeling good, neck rotations have real benefits backed by science. A study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that seniors who included neck rotations in their daily routine reported better posture and fewer headaches. That is a huge win, considering how much poor posture can contribute to overall discomfort. When your neck and shoulders are stiff, it often leads to tension headaches or even dizziness. By keeping these muscles flexible, you can prevent a lot of unnecessary strain. One of the best things about neck rotations is that they can be done anytime and anywhere. Whether you are sitting at your desk, standing in line at the store, or even lying in bed, a few gentle turns of the head can help release built-up tension. This is especially useful after a night of sleeping in the same position, which can leave your neck feeling stiff and sore. If you have ever woken up with that unpleasant crick in your neck, a few slow rotations might be exactly what you need to loosen things up. To get the most out of this movement, it is important to go slow and be mindful. Jerking your head too quickly or forcing it beyond a comfortable range can do more harm than good. Instead, let the movement be controlled and gentle, focusing on feeling the stretch rather than rushing through it. If your neck feels particularly tight, adding a little chin tuck before rotating can help deepen the stretch. You can also try tilting your head slightly forward or backward to target different areas of tension. Neck rotations are a great reminder that sometimes, the smallest movements have the biggest impact. While they may not feel as intense as lifting weights or running, they play a crucial role in keeping the body feeling good and functioning properly. The more consistently you do them, the more you will notice an improvement in how your neck and shoulders feel throughout the day. Plus, who does not love an exercise that takes almost no time but leaves you feeling refreshed and tension-free? The next time you catch yourself rubbing your neck after a long day, take a few seconds to do some slow, controlled rotations. Your muscles will thank you, and you might just avoid that next tension headache before it even starts. The best part about these exercises is that they don't require any special equipment. They can be done in just 10 minutes and have long-term benefits that go beyond physical health. Movement stimulates the release of endorphins, those feel-good hormones that boost mood and reduce stress. A study from a University of California found that older adults who engaged in daily morning exercise reported feeling more energized and focused throughout the day. That means starting the morning with movement isn't just good for the body. It's great for the mind too. Now, let's be real. Some days might feel harder than others. That's normal. The key is to stay consistent. Even if it's just doing a few of these movements while waiting for the coffee to brew, it all adds up. And if motivation ever dips, just remember that every small effort contributes to maintaining independence and enjoying life to the fullest. So why not make it a habit? A few minutes of movement each morning can lead to better strength, balance, and overall well-being. It's a simple investment with lifelong benefits.